get into some tidbits here. The OC hire seems to be down to 3 from what we're hearing. I don't know if you've heard anything else because I
That's
know
right.
Neil Brown was on the list, but he's taken the job at North Texas. So the names that we're kind of been talking about are Buster Faulkner, Joey Hazel, I don't know how it's pronounced, and then of course Mr. Bell from Pittsburgh seem to be the final 3. Talk to us, Zach. What's the nugget?
Yeah, those are the 3.
Mm.
The nugget is that I think that John knows who he wants to hire, but I don't know that who he wants to hire wants to come here.
Mm.
So, and I don't know that it's because of who he wants to hire. Uh, without going into too much detail. But like, so it's interesting to see what's going to happen because I do think one of those hires might not be received as well as the other 2, maybe internally. So like, John's going to have to obviously go with the best option and who he feels like makes the most sense. But yeah, those are the 3 that we know about. I don't want to say the final 3 because there could always be another candidate,
Sure.
but those are the names that we know.
So you said, hold on, there's an interesting little tidbit there. And I know you can only say so much, but the 3 there's internally will be accepted. What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Like, yeah, like I think that there are some I think that there's some of those candidates would be received well internally, and I think there's one that wouldn't be as received well just based on kind of some things I've heard. Now, at the end of the day, like that's even if that's the case, or even if that's the case for a couple people, like John's still got to make whatever's the best decision. And like I said, if maybe the guy that he wants to hire isn't going to come or can't come, or it's not going to work out for him to come, then he's going to have to hire somebody else. And we'll see. I mean, Cade Bell, he's got a lot of options. So it's not
Yeah.
just a guarantee that he's going to come to Florida. So that's every candidate is got some interesting has got some interesting dynamics going on with each one.
Wow.
Now hold on. All that being said, I feel like every single one would be a great hire.
Agreed.
Like it's just I just don't know which way it's going to go, and it's interesting to see how it's going to play out based on some of the things that I've heard. And at the end of the day, like you gotta get the candidate that is ready, willing, and available to come. And that makes the most sense.
So it's not going to be Billy Napier, though, right?
It will not. Apparently, Billy's hopping off of an FSU jet somewhere.
I know.
What?
Yeah. You didn't see that, Shelton?
No. Been busy.
There's some smoke on these X streets about Billy being near a FSU jet. I don't know what that's about.
That's fine.
He's taking over as the OC when Gus Malzahn retires.
Gus Malzahn I don't think is going to be the OC at FSU moving forward, and I think one of their candidates could be Cade Bell.
He's going to go to Penn State, right? Gus Malzahn.
I don't know what Gus.
We can't lose Cade Bell to FSU, right? Pay the man.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I don't know what. Like I said, he's got multiple schools after him.
Interesting. Well,
yeah, I mean, yeah, like we just don't know. Like I can't say for sure who is the number one or like who is the most likely candidate. I don't know. We put out a Gators Online, and I can confirm with Keith that like I think that it's the Georgia Tech guy.
Yeah, he posted a little nugget that he thinks it's Buster. Yeah.
But I don't know that I don't know that he'll come. You know what I mean? I don't know. So like, and if he doesn't, or if he's not an option, then what do you do?
Well, he's also getting consideration for several head coaching jobs too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That too.
All right.
That's
All
the
right.
big problem you run into, especially like right now with Penn State open, like, and they're just like trying to hire anybody that'll go there, like people that work at McDonald's and stuff. So like
Yeah.
that job's open, and then you have other jobs
That's
open for
also
head coach.
that's
Well,
also
that
why I
job no
don't wanna
longer
say
exists.
that-
They're gone. They've received the death penalty that Penn State has.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
That's also why I don't want to say it's just those three. Like those are just the three that we've heard about, and
Yeah.
there could be others that emerge. He's already got his DC though.
Moving quick. I'd say it's safe to assume he's probably bringing his strength and conditioning coach too. I think what we're kind of hearing, but
Yeah, have you
That's
heard
all.
anything on
Yeah,
that?
I haven't heard
on
anything
that,
like
no.
anything like staple. And you just typically like coaches don't just plop strength and conditioning coaches. That one's going to be an interesting one to see what he does. I don't know if he goes elsewhere. That's my thought, my
Admittedly, I
theory.
have not dug much into the staff stuff other than the coordinators, just because I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, look,
If I get beat by Pete Nakos or Matt Zenitz, then I'll just let it be. Right now I broke my news. I'm gonna chill for at least a week.
true that. Well, Zach, man, I really appreciate you coming on here chit chatting. This was a great time. Be sure to tell them where they could give you a follow. There's 2,000 people in here, guys. Smash the like button. Subscribe. We're not going anywhere. We're letting Zach go though. Thank you, Zach, once again, man. This has been a blast. But tell them how they can keep up with
Man.
a lot of news moving.
Yeah, man. You guys make sure you stay locked at Gators Online. We got an incredible staff: Keith Niebuhr, Blake Alderman, Corey Bender. A ton of coverage from signing day to day. Our message board is like unbelievable, man. It's like it's got a pulse. It's like alive.
Hey, by the way, free Keith Niebuhr on X, man. Who took over his account?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He got.
I'm just
Sad
happy he got
time.
into the crypto. I'm proud. I'm happy for the guy. You know, good for him.
I told him, I said, at least it happened after the coaching search was over. Like, there's no good time to lose your Twitter account, but like at least you got all the coaching stuff out. So
Hey, have him message Allie. She was able to get hers back, so she knows how to.
oh, he's already on it. I'm sure he's trying to work all the sources he's gotten it. Now he's got time to hit up sources about something else. He's got
There you go.
anybody out there that works for X, please reach out to Keith Niebuhr and get my guy his account back.
I'm sure he's having withdrawals of posting his AI memes. I'm sure he's probably killing him right now. So get him back in there. Zach, you the man, but I appreciate you. Go Gators, Bubba.
All right, y'all. Take care. Appreciate y'all
Zach.
having me on.
Yes, sir.
Thanks,
Appreciate you. So I've got a couple theories. We'll talk about the OC stuff here, and what I think. Okay, based on what he said, based on what we've kind of heard myself, because Faulkner, I wanted Faulkner. Faulkner seems to be the guy. We've seen some smoke with the Joey Hazel thing of maybe not being necessarily accepted. So if I had to put it and I think, and this is all theory, is that he wants Cade Bell. I think. Because Bell, he called out Bell in his presser. So I think there might be some, I think that's probably the guy that he wants. But obviously what we're hearing, again, the problem is all three of them are being poached, not just for other OC jobs, but for head coaching. That's what's going to be hard to battle. If we lose Bell or these guys to another OC, I'm going to have questions of like, why? We've got $16.5 million. Now, unless they just simply don't want to come here, then that is what it is. But why in God's green earth would you want to go to FSU or Florida? I would be beyond me. They don't even have any talent there. I don't understand it at all.
Well, and the fact that Mike Norvell is probably on his way out, so you'd be looking for a new job within the next year.
Yeah, I don't get it. So Gus is gone. Is that legit?
No, he's not officially gone. There's just a bunch of smoke that he could be on his way out, whether it be via retirement or what have you. But nobody expects Florida State to bring him back as the offensive coordinator next year.
Get ready for those runs on 3rd and 26 and those triple reverses. Billy Napier is in the building over there, Florida State.
So we'll talk just a bit more. I want to read some of these